Okay, first of all, already late. What do you mean? I wasn't even supposed to stream today. Can we get a ban on this Anit guy? This Anit guy said I'm late for a stream that never meant to be streaming. It's Tuesday indeed. What's up, Papa Alex? What's up, Corgi? Thank you for streaming. I was so bored. I am not gonna lie. I was doing website work, and it was, I don't know what was going on, but like, you know when you're staring at you know when you're staring at a screen too long and like it's just white on, like it's white background, black text, and your eyes are just going fuzzy? That's what was happening to me. I need to take a break. But it's been productive today. Had a nice long meeting with Bowl. I think we've figured out pricing of the Manta. Not exactly. I mean, it's exactly where I thought it was going to be, but we were hoping that it was going to be maybe somehow cheaper, but it's just not feasible at all. Like, then we'd be negative dollars. But basically, we're making a Manta page. So, blink once if it's less than 1,000. Okay, it's less than $1,000. It's what about the collab Bowl pricing? We're not taking, like, believe it or not, like, we're gonna actually publish, hopefully, some transparency on pricing. There's not gonna be a whole hell of a lot. But we had a nice sit down. Look, there's Bull. We had a nice sit down, Bull and I, today, chit-chatting about things. Some other info that I feel like I could possibly leak is I don't think we're going to be doing an all aluminum version. The Manta is a complex build, complex to machine, that is, and I just don't think people want to spend an insane amount of money on aluminum. I feel like aluminum, it's kind of eh. So we're probably gonna start with the copper versions or the brass patinaed versions. No build command unfollowed. Bull, can I tell them what the price will be starting at? I know we were gonna publish the website hopefully by Friday/Monday, but I want to spend dumb money on copper. I mean, we're gonna be doing potentially the likely price. Yeah. This is a rough estimate, by the way. Rough estimate pricing will probably start at $450. Rough estimate, and that's including PCB and plate. So, USD. I don't think $450 is crazy, but I mean,
if Alex has
it's
a million fans,
up there,
then I
sure.
am one of them. If Alex has 10 fans, then I am one of them. If Alex has only one fan, then that is me. If Alex has no fans, then that means I am no longer on Earth. If the world is against Alex, then I am against the world.
Thank you, Panda. That is an old copy pasta, and I fucking love it, dude. Thank you. Not that out there? Yeah, I don't think it's super out there, but again, we're going to be hopefully being... I mean, I've already told you guys a million times. The whole project is for funsies. The prototypes... I'll let Bull tell you guys if Bull wants to. The prototypes were very expensive. So, we're going to make sure everything works first, obviously, but hopefully we'll be getting those. I mean, there you go. Bull told you guys. It was $6,000 for prototypes. So, it was expensive. It's an expensive board. It's an expensive board to machine. It is pretty crazy. And hopefully we get them within the next few months. And then we'll take a look at them and then show you guys. But it's gonna be a little bit of a longer process, this whole thing. So, got a question for you, Alex. I sent an email to you in regards to an article I plan to upload for the key source. Yeah, sure. Did you send me an email? Or I actually just finished doing all my emails this morning. I didn't see anything. Do I have new ones? I have nothing here. I have 2 emails. I have a bill that I have to pay from my cell phone, which I don't want to pay, but I have to pay it. And I have something else. Now sell the protos, bend them a little bit, call them Alex Edition. Okay. Awesome. Heard something drop. Can we get proof that you are paying your invoices tomorrow when I'm at the computer? It's okay. This hobby has made me numb to everything. I still remember telling Hoffman at the NK meetup that the brass board he had was a good value. I mean, I get it. I get it, dude. The hobby does kind of make you feel crazy sometimes, but no, I get it. Can you send it to me over Discord? If you've messaged me on Discord, I haven't checked anything on Discord in the last few days. I've been really bad with Discord DMs, but it's most Discord DMs is never really business. It's just questions. Hi, Zany. Hello.
Who is this person that looks like our mustache man? He is a doppelganger, guys.
Yeah, this is a really
our
weird
Alex
stream
streams
time,
at
huh?
7 p.m.
This is a very weird stream
I guess
time.
it is 7 p.m. somewhere. This is
Okay.
the 100th stream in a row that I am watching. Would
Thank you,
love to
Zany.
keep this up. Also
Thank you,
have
man.
Sunday photos today. It is good weather outside.
We'll see. I don't have a lot of time to be on stream today, so today's kind of like just a in and out type thing. But I guess some stuff. Maybe we'll switch back to this. Some stuff is Optica is still planned for this week. It's in the Discord schedule. Today, I wanted to do the Keycult number 265 because it just came in. It came in last night, and I don't have any time to do it other than today. So today is the Keycult 265. I'll be taking a look, give you guys my honest thoughts. I know I work for Novel Keys. You guys can take what I say with a grain of salt. Consider it more a showcase if you guys want to, but it's never stopped me from being honest with the NK stuff in the past, regardless of my relationship with Novel Keys. I want to see products be better, and the way that products are better is with some honest opinions, you know? So, yeah, I mean, that's already one thing my brain is focusing on is, yeah, we'll probably criticize the no helixes or metal inserts in the plastic, but from what I understand, there's a reasoning behind that. I mean, we can talk about it, but how much do they pay you to say that? This is just out of my own volition, man. Next, we need the Keycult Zero. I actually missed what Mike told you guys about that, so I don't know what Mike told you guys about that, but it's a cool project. NK is easy to be nice about, though. It's not hard when you don't suck. Exactly. Yeah, so, okay, I guess let's take a look at it. Actually, wait, a few more things. Is number 2, which was, you guys want the Optica. Optica is the 16th. I think the Optica is in 2 days, because tomorrow we're doing a client board. I don't know if Friday's stream is happening. I'm hoping it comes in before. It is a K-pop board. I think you guys will like it. It's from Kibu, and I think Friday's stream is going to be a lot of fun, as per usual. And then Sunday, I don't know if this is coming in or not, but we're doing the Eden round 2. If Sunday doesn't come in, it is what it is. But the K-pop board should be a lot of fun. I really think Kibu always nails it with all their projects like that. It's always a good time. Actually, which K-pop group? It is... Oh, goodness. Now, don't hate me. It's called the Karina, and it's for... Oh, my goodness. I'm not the best at this. Give me a sec while I try to figure this out. Yeah, that's the one. How do you pronounce that? aespa? That's it. I mean, I can show you guys what it looks like right now. Here, let me... aespa. Okay, aespa. Let me pull it up. Where is my sherry thing here? It's on the screen. It looks like this, basically. So this is the board. So we should be taking a look at this fairly soon. And then that's chill. Yeah, it's a really interesting looking board. Is there more photos up here? Yeah, like, I don't know if you guys can see it all, but I think they've done aespa before. I think Kibu has done this. I think Rustworks, rather, has done this, and then Kibu's vendored it. But cute. I always love these type of boards. They're always a lot of fun. They're always very small batches because they can't do a whole crap ton of units, so they're never huge, but... Alright, now we can... Oh yeah, now we can finally unbox the Keycult. Now, I already took it out of the box just because I wanted to make sure I had the PCB and all the other stuff here. I hope I have all the parts here. Mike's concerned I don't have all the parts, but we'll see. Just so you guys know, these are not fresh out of the box
Alex?
units. These are boxes
For the blind,
Mike was using
he
in the
is
past.
vision.
So.
For the hungry,
Oh
he
my
is the
gosh.
chef. For the thirsty,
Thank
he
you,
is
Art.
water. If Alex thinks, I agree. If Alex speaks, I'm listening. If Alex has one fan, it
Damn.
is me. If Alex has
That's
no
crazy.
fans, I don't exist.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, card. This is the polycarbonate gold. You know, the 265 actually looks really good with polycarbonate. This is my first time seeing this too. Oh, wow. It does look good with polycarb. I don't know if gold would be my first choice, but you know what? In person, this gold isn't as... Actually, in person, this gold is a lot nicer than I thought it was. In the photos, I will admit, this gold seems a little bit tough to match with. But I would say this doesn't even remind me of gold. This kind of leans more to a... like a brown of some sort. Do you guys agree? It looks really good, though. We gotta put feet on this. No, this is aluminum. I mean, I wouldn't say this looks like brass. Would you guys think this looks like brass? I think this is too dulled for brass. Because it's fake brass? I don't think this looks like brass at all. Yeah, I would say it's like an in-between. It's more of like a champagne. Yeah, my camera is not focusing well on this today. Yeah, it's too dull for brass. This is not a brassy look. Brass has a little bit more like of a tone to it. The marketing looks like brass? Yeah, I will admit. I think the photos, in a way, don't do this justice. And that's not a knock to Riley's beautiful photos. I just think that the color is actually a lot nicer in person. Oh, pretty. The anno looks really good on this. I don't see any sort of flaws or anything. Champagne gold, dark gold looks great. Yeah, basically.
For a second, I was hoping it should be Blackpink. I am in this hobby from November 2023,
Oh, no, there's gonna be
but
no
I vividly
Blackpink things
remember a
ever in
set
this
called
hobby.
GMK Blink which was in theme with the K-pop group back in 2020
Yeah.
and I didn't even know GMK. I'm
I would
still
not
unhappy
expect any-
that set got cancelled.
Any Blackpink stuff. I think Blackpink last time, if I recall... Oh, maybe there's stuff missing for this. Was there feet missing for this box? I don't remember. Maybe there's stuff missing for this. Maybe I'll have to go into the other box. Let's see. I remember that set. Yeah, that was a very, not unfortunate thing, but I mean, it's bound to happen when you're kind of playing with fire with those things. All right, let me actually see the other thing here. Let me check the other box real quick. I think maybe we're missing some feetsies. I'm covering a very interesting topic. Okay. Alright. This one has the gaskets and feet. Maybe I'll have Mike send me an extra set of gaskets and feet for this unit. Mike's saying it's more affordable didn't sit right with me. When the brass copper bottom version, which is what everyone wants, is going to be the same price as the other Keycult.
Validate my spending choice, Alex. Tell me this was a great purchase, Lamau.
Did you buy one, Bruce? Well, we'll see. I'm going to build it right now. I'm going to build it with roses, because I've built roses in this particular... Well, actually, no. Not this particular build, but I've built with roses in a Keycult number 2 before. So we'll see. We'll see how this ends up turning out, but let's put the feet on first. This might be a cool project, though, to... Oh, you know what I wanted to do with this today? And I might actually do this. Kind of go against the grain here, but I'm considering just playing around with some of the parts that we already have for my personal number 265. And I kind of want to see what it looks like with a different bottom on here. If I could get this keyboard for cheaper by forging the metal bottom, I would totally be down for that, actually. What do you mean, forging the metal bottom? Like yourself? Here's the other 2 feet. I don't like missing feet, missing flip-out feet when boards are metal bottom. Missing flip-out feet? They want their KTT switches back, 2003 called. Leave me alone. I do think this looks good with the polycarbonate. I'm mostly curious to see if they made the build experience any better. I would probably say it's going to be the exact same build experience. I would not expect this to be any different. These are licensed products, and I don't think Novel Keys went in and, you know, swapped up a whole bunch of the build experience here. So, in my humble opinion, it's not that the number 2 is very difficult to build, it's just tedious in certain aspects, which I've always been vocal about. I personally like the number 165s for just about everything, but I will admit, if you can dress up the 265 well enough, it is a sharp looking board, and I do think the 265 is one of those boards where if you want to do some like patina to this, or if you want to distress the aluminum on the bottom, or if you happen to have a brass or copper finish, I think they look super sweet as well. Yeah, the price point is high for this. It is, you know, it is what it is here. I think Mike's kind of already explained a lot with that. It's a licensed product at the end of the day. They're not too far off from, I guess, what I'd expect the Keycult pricing to be, but I mean, you have to also be we also have to understand too, this is a licensed product. So there's going to be more fun stuff coming out. Don't think this is like it. There's going to be a lot more fun stuff coming out. These are just things to test the waters and all that stuff. So, can't be worse than the Delta 50 JST. The Delta 50 was hard. I don't remember that being difficult. Was it? But yeah, so some stuff people have already brought to my attention. And, you know, I didn't, just so everyone knows too, like, I don't look at these boards before these get produced and stuff. This is just something I'm looking at now. So yeah, there's no metal inserts in the polycarbonate. Mike has already said that they, I believe, tried or they wanted to put those in, but it actually impacted the way that this polycarbonate top worked and ended up cracking. Which, you know what? I'd rather, if I had to pick one, yeah, I'd rather there not be cracks and any sort of deforming of the plastic. Is it a trade-off I'm willing to make? No, I still think metal inserts are very important with polycarbonate. It's a longevity thing. So it is what it is there. You can make a purchase off of that. And if you don't like that, then maybe it's just not the right fit for you. But I will say, I think maybe this is more for Keycult. Maybe Keycult should go in if they're going to give the okay or approval to like polycarb tops. Maybe we should figure out a way to add some metal inserts here. And if that means kind of changing up some of the actual file for it, the 3D model, so they can get this manufactured, then I say so be it. My Keycult wrist rest cracked for the PC. Did it have screws in it too? Alright, and then for a plate, we have the standard Keycult plate. Leaf springs. I do like these plates though. Like they do sound good. I do like leaf spring stuff with all these relief cuts in it. Do you think we'll ever see Novel Keys do Keycult boards with non-aluminum weights ever again? Yes. I think you guys will. I'll vouch for it. I'll push for it, okay guys? I'm sure Mike already has a plan for it anyways. Alex, my man, I got my redemption in the mail. Currently putting my... wait, you guys already got all your boards in? That's crazy. Today's a good day? Hell yeah, dude. The number 0 will have brass and copper weights, but it's going to be 500 plus. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you guys will see cool things like that, so... Alright. Actually, some insight, too, that I can give you guys as well. So running in-stock product is definitely more expensive. I'm not making an excuse, you know, when it comes to the aluminum versus brass, and I know what people want personally. But I think a lot of people sometimes forget that. I mean, even now with the Manta, we're looking for, in stock for the Manta, and we're unsure if that's going to be more expensive to do as an in stock product. There's a lot more risk and whatnot. So it's just one of those things that I think also keep in mind. So it is what it is at the end of the day. 60%. Oh, for the key number 0? Yeah. And now we have our Yonkar PCB. Little Yonkar PCB. No longer the Wilba PCBs, which, no iconic red PCB, but you know what? I'm fine with this.
God damn, dude.
Baby Mish, thank you so much for 5 tier 1s, man. I'd rather pay $650 for a brass bottom Keycult than $550 for aluminum. I think that's fair. And I think, listen, I hear you guys, and if it means bothering Mike and Mike hating me for like a month, I'll bother Mike. I'll see if Mike wants to do maybe a run of these in brass, regardless of the price. So I can bother Mike for you guys. I'm listening. I got you guys. I'm sure Mike knows too. I'm sure Mike knows. He's not an idiot. Or do it as a group buy? Is that something you guys would legitimately... I mean... I don't know what Mike tells you. I didn't watch the stream because I was busy doing work. But yeah, if Mike said they're coming soon, then they're probably coming soon. End of story, dude. I don't know what Mike tells you guys. Can we just bug Mike for the 165 more? The crack is a PCB. What happened? I don't know what the plan is for 165s. I actually don't know that. Actually, I don't even know if Mike's free. Maybe Mike can hop on and talk to you guys if you guys... I mean, you guys can just go back and watch the stream Mike does for the Keycult stuff, so... Alright. I guess we're really done here. Now we can do stabs. I'll do some Type Plus stabs today. We'll do a batch of those. While you're bothering Mike about brass, can you also find and hurt the person who made these JST connectors so short? I think it's just a rite of passage with these Keycult boards. But yeah, I can ask. Did you talk about lubed or is that a no-go? I'm going to get to that when I get to my computer later today. Rite of passage for sure? I think so. I'll be taking my JO2 into work tomorrow. It's such a lump so heavy. I know. Sometimes the heavy boards are too crazy to bring to work. And no, to be honest, I don't think there's much to talk about with lubed. I've already aired out all of my thoughts on my Discord. I don't know what else we could talk about. Is there something you guys have a question about? I mean, I don't have any work or affiliation with lubed, but
I would like to see weights of platinum and other precious metals. Did you know, Alex, that there is an asteroid named 433 Eros which contains $492 quintillion worth of platinum? Waiting for the asteroid mining business to boom so that I could buy a Keycult board with a platinum bottom for cheap lol.
Oh, damn, dude. That is too crazy. How to lube switches? With a brush. Easy peasy. Got you guys. Precious metals. I know. Obsidian bottom? I mean, that would be a cool one-off. That would be neat. But yeah, if you guys have a question about the lube switches stuff, I don't know. You guys can ask. But again, I don't work for lubed. I don't have any I don't have any things to give you guys unless I'm just giving you guys some opinions and some thought process here. I saw this message regarding lube switches or lube situation. I don't know if you remember. I guess I don't know if you remember, but I'm the one who sent you his Ginkgo 65 to Cerakote a year ago. I'm glad to say the Ginkgo is on the way to me. Chris from Lubed helped me so much after all. I got what I wanted. Hope everyone that's got a problem with lube to get these things straight. I think maybe this is something I can weigh my input on. I think it's too little too late for a lot of people. You know what I mean? But I'm glad you got your thing. I think that's a win. And if it comes in small wins, you know, where people can get the things that they want. But yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. Very unfortunate. I think some people are more in it for the money than passion. Okay, you guys can take this whatever way you guys want. I'm a believer in you can want to join something for the sake of being a business. Like, that's fine. Like, not everything in the world is going to be passion. You know, you're not always going to be passionate about what you do. Sometimes you fall into things. And what might start off as an interest might become a business. That's fine as well. I don't want to shame someone because they don't have the same level of passion as, you know, the way Annette trolls me, for example. But I think the way you portray yourself afterwards is very important. I think the way you talk to people and the way you present yourself and the way that you run what you want to do is the most important thing after you start. You could argue that with passion comes the will to do better. Not always. Some people can be passionate about keyboards, but not great at running a business. The idea that I'm trying to tell you guys is I just think there's a line, you know? I feel like it goes without saying, if you don't have anything outstanding with Lube, don't go in and join the Discord. It's not fun. It's not popcorn worthy. Yeah, I agree. It's just sad to watch everyone flaming Chris and anyone remotely affiliated. I agree. I think there's some stuff that needs to... Personally, I mean, I'm not participating in any of that just because I don't really agree with it, but I agree that there's a lot of conversation that probably doesn't need to be had and doesn't actually help anyone and just seems to be poking fun. And I think that's, you know what? I will say this. If you, like, for example, we tease a lot about Rama and stuff like that. But I mean, if you're constantly fucking up and you're being an asshole about it and you're, how can I word this? You're constantly just lying to people, which has happened. You know how many DMs in the last, 3 months I've gotten about just people not getting things? If you are unwilling to learn, then if people are going to poke some fun, you know, as much as people want to be like, that might be bullying, it's just, what is the expectation? If you want to dick around everyone else, people are going to dick around you. Like, it's the, you know, it's the, I guess, cosmic karma there, if you want to call it that. At the same time, I don't think you should just go in and cause shit, basically. I think it's a waste of your time and energy. But for the people affected, if that makes them feel better for a hot second, if they're just going to post a meme about something they say, then yeah, go for it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be that guy who's going to be like, let this guy trample over everyone with lies, because I kind of feel like that's what it's become. But yeah, just don't be jackasses at the end of the day. No one reached Rama level yet, I guess. I'd argue there's tons of weird situations that happen. My Alex Obscurus didn't come spilled. Damn, my bad. Was I supposed to spill them? When it comes to dealing with people's money, there's no room to joke around. Yeah, like, for example... I don't want this to become a drama stream, by the way. But I will say this again. If you're going to run a business, take it fucking seriously. Alright? I think at this point here, I am burnt out on seeing people not take things seriously. Alright? And yeah, take it slow as well. How is Space Cable's website still up? I have no idea. He cut off all contact with everyone. I have no idea what's going on. I am glad that we got everything with novel keys, and Omnitype helped out, and I believe there might have been some other people who helped out a little bit too and took some of the stock away from him and was able to kind of recover people's purchases. But that is as much as I can say that we were glad about. In this case here, I don't think, listen, at the end of the day too, like I don't want to speak on any of the vendors' behalf. I don't think the vendors, because, okay, I've spoken to a lot of vendors, a lot. Let me tell you, bailing people out, bailing the brands out.
Let's not stress Alex about drama.
Thanks,
I
Boney.
just want to see him smile.
Bailing people out though, and doing things like this is actually is basically a net loss for all vendors involved helping. I don't know if anyone knows that. Like, no one's really making any money off of this. This is just stuff that's costing people time, stress, money, shipping, all this other stuff like labor. It's costing people money to do. So I think at this point here, unfortunately, from the people I've spoken to, no one really has not even the time at this point, I believe, but so much the funds to keep bailing people out. So I want everyone to also not take that in, like I don't want to tell you guys what to do, but consider that as well, that it is a process in which takes a lot of effort and money. And unfortunately, I think the good vendors, it's just becoming too tasking. What happened with Space Cables? I don't know all the details, but from what I understand, he had some rough stuff happen in I'd say like early August, mid-August, and then it kind of snowballed, and things just weren't going out on time, and people were rightfully panicking, and eventually it just piled up to a point where bills weren't being paid, and people were rightfully upset. But it was kind of I know some people might argue with me, it was out of character. And I think that's the big thing there. And then now there's more vendors that's happening to, being Vala and the Lube switches. I think the big one right now is Lubed for a lot of people. How can someone regain the people's trust again? That's the problem here. My humble opinion, I don't think it's possible anymore. I think to regain trust, you have to... listen, I'm going to take a page out of the only person I think right now who's slightly regained my trust, which is KFA. Exactly. KFA didn't do what everyone else did, which is basically just fucking abandon the hobby. They were... I can say this with a lot of confidence. They were not doing so hot in just about every aspect there. I think they took on way too much. But what they did was they didn't stop. They ended up figuring out solutions for all their problems. And even after me speaking with them, I was telling them, hey, even for me, it's hard for me to want to trust you guys again. And they said, well, let's prove it. And I said, okay, let me see you guys prove it over the next few months. And they have really just done a 180 with their business. I don't think the rest of the brands at this point here can do that. I personally don't think it's possible. Even right now with the other brands that have problems right now, like Vala and the rest of them, I just do not think it's possible. There's no way right now that I think this can come out okay for any one of them. Maybe Vala, if somehow they just come out and be like, all right, here's everything, shipping it all out, bam. Maybe, but I think even for them it's too far gone. But I think there's just a lot of nuances that don't work for everything else. No, it's not slowing down the hobby. It is not slowing down the hobby. You know what it is? It is people, and again, I am a believer in hard truths here. let me make this very clear. It's people who shouldn't be running businesses. End of story. There's no way to dress that up nicer. It's people who don't need to be running businesses. They're not properly set up to run businesses, and they're not first of all, it's okay to not be good at everything, but it's just that they're not supposed to be running them. That's it. That's the big thing there. Not everyone's meant to do everything. One of the biggest issues for these vendors is if they don't communicate their issues, so many people are left in the dark and rumors and scathing Reddit posts start to spread. Well, I mean, maybe one day I'll go into more detail with, I don't know, more things to say about all these things. But, I mean, yeah, there are certain other things that I feel like feed into each other, but the problem with the hobby is that there's lack of professionalism, both from vendors and designers. I would disagree. Like, how can I word this? I think there's a lot of professionalism in the hobby, but you're also talking to some, okay, for example, I'm going to pick on Anit today, because why not? He always picks on me. I think, I know you said lack, not all. I get that too. But I think the reason why maybe it seems like that is because it's so community-based. Let's just say Anit decides to run a keyboard design. I mean, he's an individual who maybe just wants to try his hand at running something or building a keyboard or designing something. I wouldn't say yes, it's a lack of professionalism if he were to come out and just kind of call people names and call people stupid for not liking his design and just run off with things. But I also think that it's an unfortunate but kind of expected side effect from just everyone being able to be involved. And I think also there are some differences in what, different people and different groups of people consider professionalism in a lot of ways. But I agree. I do think maybe there should be a more standardized professionalism type thing, but give myself a compliment? I'd like to say I'm okay. I'm all right at being professional. I'm all right. Good job, Alex, for being all right at being professional. Thank you, your employee. Appreciate that, man. Do you think Keycult has turned back around? I don't know how to answer that. I don't think they ever were I don't think they were in the same boat as some of the other things that have happened in the hobby. And I would hate to compare them to the same things like abandoning projects and stuff. They're slow as molasses for sure. But I don't know if they're on the same level. I don't know. Maybe you guys can disagree, but I don't think they're on the same level as just abandoning things and all that jazz. Of course, I refer on big vendors and designers. The guy that is in the room and wants to run a small group buy, it doesn't have to be professional. Well, I would actually argue that I'd like for everyone to have some level of professionalism, but I think it's just what I kind of expect going forward, You guys are all overreacting. I love my Rama Works toilet seat warmer and shoe rack. Really, I like my figurines that I got. Maybe just logistics issue. For which one, sorry? How's my day been? Pretty standard fare. I mean, Bull had some meetings. I've been a little bit, I don't know if you guys can tell. I feel very sluggish today. I slept fine. I'm not really supposed to be streaming today. In fact, usually Tuesdays are my day off. Tuesdays and Saturdays are usually the days I take off for myself. Not really all of Tuesdays. Tuesdays I kind of work first thing in the morning, up until 1 or 2 o'clock, but, Even the guy in his bedroom should have professionalism. You never know what there will be an opportunity for. Yeah, exactly. You were looking a little sluggish, but I wasn't going to say anything. I am feeling very sluggish. I'm not going to take that as an insult. If I'm looking sluggish, it's because I am. You take risks and people put their trust into pushing on the risks. How long can you work with this risk? Do you mean like what it means to be in this hobby as a vendor? Have I never insulted you? Have I never insulted you? Or I have never, rather. I cannot read today. I would say one time maybe. Is this a surprise stream? Yeah. Surprise one today. I'm sluggish today too. Low pressure systems moving in today. Yeah. Plus, I was working in the sunlight, not downstairs. I was just, in a different room, and not gonna lie, the sunlight was nice. It was kind of relaxing in a lot of ways, so I feel very chilled. I kind of do want another coffee today. I think that's definitely on the docket for what I need today. Hello? What's going on with this particular stab? There we go. I'm super tired of 65% boards? I'm not. I think 65s and 60s are cool, and I'm never going to get exhausted with them. So, I like them. Sunbathing stream when? Unfortunately, I don't have a system set up to do that, so... I will use... You know what? I will use Tribal today, okay? We will use Tribal today. I think Tribal's an excellent set, so we will use it today. But yeah, I don't know. I hope that answers your questions. If you guys had any, you guys wanted some discussion about what's going on in the hobby. It's unfortunate. And at the same time, I really hope that there's a silver lining out of all of this. Who knows? Maybe these brands will all do something to surprise us. But, I guess my last thing to say on all of this, as a person buying things in this hobby, and as someone who also, I do care about what you guys get, I would say refer back to the vendor list. I try to keep that updated. Every time I hear about something, I removed lube a year ago. Well, maybe not a year. Maybe 6 to 9 months. Last year, I should say. And I would probably suggest doing some research. I don't always remove, when I remove people from the list, for example, it's not always because they're scamming, but sometimes I just don't agree with how slow they are. That's actually why I removed KFA for such a long time, is because they were super slow and I didn't like that. And it's never a good sign, but refer to that. Also, I would suggest as well, talk to people in the community. If it's a vendor you're not familiar with, just simply ask some people on Discord and see what everyone else says. I do find that level of communication with your peers to be probably one of the easiest things to kind of figure out if something's good or not. So, some people are slow. That's slowism. Wait, what? Are we making fun of me now? I'm confused. God, the 265 looks so good. Why does it have to be so expensive? Yeah, I know. It's a pricier board. It does look good with the polycarbonate. This is the first time I've ever seen it with the polycarb, in person. I got these in last night, but I decided to wait to open it with you guys today. I'm using 205 on Type Plus tabs. I don't think you need anything thicker. In fact, there's so low amount of contact between the metal and plastic, I think it's kind of doing the stab a disservice using something thicker. So, Yuri, thank you, I appreciate that. How are you doing, man? Is the lighting darker or is it just me? Lighting in the room today? It should be exactly the same. I didn't touch anything. The PC top is hot? Yeah, it's real nice. Do we just not have reliable Cerakote service vendor? Nah, I don't think we do anymore at all, to be honest. I don't know, do you guys know anyone who's doing Cerakoting in the hobby now? I don't think anyone's reliable anymore. But thank you for the raid, Yuri. If you guys haven't taken a look at Yuri, Yuri's an amazing streamer. Love that guy. Absolute sweetheart of a human being. Check out Yuri. James from the UK. Who I feel like there's a lot of American and Canadians who watch. And I feel like that might be quite the journey for a board. But you know what? We already send our stuff to Wally, who I believe is in Europe somewhere. So maybe it's not as crazy as I think. Not in the hobby, but they're always local shops. The only thing with gun shops, though, is you got to be a little careful. They're not as like meticulous as you'd think sometimes, because gun owners don't actually, like, they don't look for the finite details when it comes to their Cerakoting services on firearms. So it's going to be a little bit more, I guess, picky with who you go with there, and maybe set some expectations for yourself. Sent in my keyboard and walked out with an AR-15. Wally's an awesome guy. Always a pleasure to meet him at Belgian meetups. He does some amazing work. I need to get Wally to do something for me. I love the stuff he's been doing. Some menus do offer re-anno services if you're willing to pay for shipping. Oh, that's cool. Cerakote's definitely a lot different, though. Oh, God, hiccups. It's a lot different feeling, even. Different texture, all that jazz. Oh, little update. Found my screwdriver. It was in my bag with the drill. And for some reason, it got magnetized to the side of the drill. So when I went to go poke around, even though I moved the drill, this was like sitting on the side of the drill, and it was moving along with it. So, found it. That's good. Good news. No more WoW stick. Fuck that thing. Rip WoW stick. It's right here right now, but I'm not going to use it anymore. It was funny when I found it. I was like, wow, that is crazy. I thought you ended up shipping it to someone. I was really hoping I did. That way there would make a funny story, but it happened to me too. Oh, really? Did it get magnetized to the side of something? I was wondering why you're using your WoW stick. It was out of necessity. Oh, man. Pour one out for the WoW stick? It's alright. Thing's awkward to hold. It's only good if the power's on, or else it's just not very comfy. Oh, I need these guys. Funny how funny how the not WoW stick is the one making you say wow. Truthfully. Also, I'm using a desk pad from Orbit Key today. I don't love this. I thought I would like this a bit more. But I don't absolutely love it. Where's my scroll? Right here. Lube situation's not very well. Yeah, I don't know what else we could say about that. Like, I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to just vent about. Like, I understand the need to vent too. But I don't know what else we could even talk about in this case at this point. I just feel like we're going to go in circles and just kind of be complainy about it, you know? Which is fine if you guys want to do that. But I don't have anything else to kind of input, I guess. Funny how you finally have an EU stream and I have to go early? Oh, no. I mean, that's always the case, isn't it? We talked about bagged milk. I have not purchased a bagged milk in a long time, though, Ad. I have not really purchased anything at all. It's been a long time. What is the most vanilla config to mount MX Browns? Probably brass plate or aluminum plate. I feel like calling it vanilla, though, feels like disrespectful. Talk about all the reasons why Ad didn't touch Bull's Pangea. That's because Ad was too busy switching keycaps at the meetup on his keyboards. I swear to God he was switching keycaps, okay? Man! Beside the sites mentioned, what other sites would you say I avoid purchasing from? It's easier just to say, usually what's on that list is stuff that I've recently looked at and people have said good things about. Again, I would probably just ask Discord. If you see something you want and you're unfamiliar with the website, just message everyone in Discord. Is this safe to buy type thing? PC top mount? Oh, that's also a good combo too. I wouldn't say that's exactly vanilla though. I feel like that's more of like a recent trend. I was pulling keycaps off my Leviathan. Yes. He was busy in the corner doing that. Unsolicited vouch for Milktooth. Yeah, how about this, guys? Is there a vendor you guys are really loving right now that's, you know, maybe not... Actually, you know what? It doesn't even have to. There's no limitations. Is there someone you're just like really loving? Please be serious about it. Novel keys, Milktooth. Milktooth's been pretty cool. I think Dang Keebs and Divinity have been pretty awesome too. I feel like Dang Keebs doesn't get a lot of love. Oblo, I mean, Oblo's goated for sure, for sure. Oh, never mind, we're good. Divinity, J, Ash Keebs, Omni type is always solid. I love Garrett, he's a good guy. Mikibu, R&D KBD, yes sir. R&D is great too. Desk Hero's good too. Candy Keys. Who said that? Ban you. I said to be serious. Beaver Keys is cool too. I met them at one of the meetups. Kinetic Labs is very solid as well. Yeah, Rob makes a good list there. Novel Keys, Unikey, Divinity, Dang Keebs, Onlo? Oh, I guess you mean Oblo. J, Omni, and Mekibo. Yes, sir. Pottery Barn? Alright, no. That's crossing the fucking line, ain't it? I'm gonna have to time you out for that one, bro. That's crossing the fucking line, dude. How fucking dare you, bro? Absolutely crazy he'd bring up the whiteboard when I said be serious. Absolutely crazy, bro. We found his sore spot. This fucking Anna guy, bro. Divinity? Yeah, Divinity's great. Mint Autumn? Okay, you know what, mod me? Let's be serious. No one said Gion? Okay, I think Gion's a great vendor, but I think in a lot of ways, like obviously I think a lot of people who watch me are probably from North America. Shipping from Gion's website can get kind of expensive sometimes, so I get it. I get not always wanting to go there first, you know, but Gion's an excellent vendor though. I know what you meant, damn it. Please, don't play around with me. Best Buy? Is Best Buy good? I haven't really ordered anything from Best Buy in a long time. Gion has free shipping over $60 later going on this day. Or today, really? That's pretty good. Unikeys is great too. Anything off Alex's vendor list, really? Yeah, I mean... I want to also stress anything can change at any given time. So I think it's healthy, you know, to monitor stuff like this sometimes. But yeah, anything can change at any given time. But, you know, for the most part, I think right now, minus the vendors that are having problems at the moment, everyone else has a pretty damn good track record. So, let's put these back in here. Rama is shipping null. Timu, please. Timu. Keepfront is another good vendor. Keepfront, oh yeah. Sometimes I even forget about all the cool people in the hobby and whatnot too. If you guys are building Keycults like this, these plates can get kind of delicate. So if you guys see this happen to your plate where it's kind of bent out of shape, just grab some tweezers and just kind of like push it back into place or something like that. Up and coming vendor Bowl. We love Bowl. We do love Bowl. Alright, we are good to go here. Can you be biased as possible? Favorite keyboard designer go? Oh man, I feel like I have so many cool friends that are keyboard designers that I'm gonna have to pull the dad card, which is specifically my father, who I have two brothers, and whenever as a kid I'd ask him who his favorite son was, he'd say, I have no favorites. So I'm gonna pull that card right now and just tell you guys I have no favorites. The Unk card? Bro, why? That's crazy, bro. Burn the bridges? Sus? I will say that I do think Bowl is probably, as of recent, I've been loving Bowl's stuff. But, like, who's my favorite ever? I don't think I have one. I like so many people's things. Gion number one? but that means you do have a favorite. I don't. I don't mean any disrespect to anyone. Like, I don't have a favorite. There are some amazing people that I never want to take away what they've done, and I would happily support them. So, man with an encore on his desk forever doesn't have a favorite, right? Okay, you know what, guys? I'm just gonna build this keyboard and just like, maybe I should put myself on mute right now. You know, we haven't seen these in a while. Do you guys remember what these are? Anyone remember? Unk Roses? I love you guys. Never change, okay? What year is this? I feel like this wasn't even that long ago, man. I feel like this was fairly recent as well. Dyed Nixies? Damn, Kenny, for real, for real? Thorn Rose, how you doing, man? Is it because Rose is in your name? 2020? Ain't no way this was 2020. Have I been streaming for that long? No, it's definitely not 2020. Yeah, maybe tail end of 2021, 2022. End of 2020? Really? I don't think so. I think it was like last year, 2 years ago. Maybe 2 years at most. You're old? I feel like it sometimes. This is the Switch you loved before Nixies came out and you fell back in love with Milky Yellows? I've always liked Milky Yellows, to be fair, though. I've always had a soft spot for Gateron Switches. Alex and Unk in the hobby. Has Marcia been streaming at all? I'm trying. You guys are mentioning all the olden times, and I'm trying to think, because have I seen Marcia on? I know Diego streams still. Marcia's streaming right now? Is she? I'll raid her after this. I haven't seen her on the last few days, or last few weeks, rather. You know you're old when 2 years ago feels like it's just been a year? Or, I mean, that could also be a sign of just having a lot of fun. I think. Seems like a tight fit. No, these are snapping in perfectly. She was talking about how keyboard's depressing now. And she wants to slow down. Hope she's okay. I'm gonna reach out to her afterwards and see if she's alright. I think maybe she just caught the TFT bug, you know? Maybe she's like, I want to be a TFT streamer now. To be fair, though, she's really good at TFT. I was playing with her, and I think I'm pretty decent, and then she kicked my ass.
Do I start a YouTube channel called Crash Out Korea? These people on the road suck more at driving than Alex does playing LOL. Sorry for the slander, but it's true.
Okay, first of all, Sickvic, where did I catch this random stray from? I don't think I suck at playing League. I'm a one-trick pony with Morgana. Well, like, I'm pretty good at Morgana. Damn. I don't know where I caught this stray. Ew, Morgana? Okay, I was branching out last night and I played Braum. What rank am I? I'm unranked. I haven't tried playing ranked yet. Of course you play Morgana? Where am I getting these strays from? Morgana's so random, not gonna lie. Morgana's sick. Time for some ranked? We tried getting into a ranked match yesterday. We were like 10 minutes into the queue and it wasn't popping. And we tried twice. I think we tried 2 or 3 times. And it was just, we were just bored and we're like, fuck it, let's just play regular. Let me disconnect people. Alex, so good, Riot doesn't have the system to rank Alex? Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Don't be mean to Alex. He's only bad at League because he's a happy person.
Don't be mean to Alex. He is only bad at League because he is a happy person.
That's
Can't be
true,
good
bro.
at both things.
Oh, fuck. Damn, that's crazy. Thoughts on Marvel Rivals? It's alright. Aren't you guys feeling a little... Okay, I'm going to speak on my own behalf here. I shouldn't say, aren't you guys? I am so burnt out with these type of games. I don't know how you guys are, like, I don't know how you guys are still entertained by it. Like, I wish I had that level of entertainment with these, but like another game where it's like 4 ability shooters, I'm just so burnt out on them, man. I don't know how everyone still likes them. Yeah, hero shooters, I guess is what it's called, but Valorant is boring to me. Like, believe it or not, I actually think Counter-Strike is still something I very much like. Not that I play it a whole hell of a lot, but it just feels better. But I don't know. I'm just not into them anymore. Marvel Rivals is really good for some reason. It's okay. Like, I was playing with some friends the other day, and it was alright. But Skeleton, thank you so much for the Prime, man.
Ayo.
Hey, dude. What's up, bro? Well, thanks for all the follows, by the way, guys. I appreciate it, and all the subs today and bits. Have you played Dreadlock? Or Deadlock? Is that Valve's version of a looter, or Valve's MOBA thing? It was alright. I played with Tim, I think, one time, and it was alright. League is fun when you pretend you're not playing League. I mean, it's fun with friends, but it's boring alone. Guys, gaming-wise, I don't know. There's not a whole hell of a lot I'm playing. I've been more enjoying just chilling and talking with friends rather than I've been playing games. When I want to play a game, it's probably going to be TFT. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, if I do stream, I guess let me explain something to you guys. So, I do want to play games on stream. My current task is I got one last spot in this room in which I need to just basically clean up, and I think I have to build something from scratch. But basically my idea is I have these, like, I have now a row of drawers and shelving, and I have an empty spot right here before I have all my shipping. I have like those, industrial racks for shipping stuff. And I have a space over here. And it's a decent sized space. I think it's about 4 feet, 3.5 feet. It's decent enough. What I want to put over here is I want to create some sort of drop down, like pull down desk. And I want it to be a double, like it's basically going to be able to flip up to the wall and then allow me to store my cement cube here. And when I want to use this desk, I just drop down. I drop down the table, and it sits on the cement cube with some like rubber feet. And what I want to happen here is I want to also have this to be my photography area. But I want to somehow double this up, and I don't know how I'm going to do it because I'm still kind of figuring out the space. But I basically also want to have it so when I drop this down, I have room to kind of set up a gaming system. And then also just being able to just move over one of my cameras to play games. Yeah, I need to figure out what I want to do, though, Way Too Lucky. Then I'm going to definitely ask you. But that's kind of my thing right now, and maybe I'm going to have it be a little different. Like, maybe it doesn't extend out all the way here. Maybe it just extends out so it's flush with the rest of everything else. But that's my current situation, and then I will be almost fully done this room. Like, this still needs to be painted and stuff, but... Really? Okay, maybe I will talk to you ASAP then. Maybe you can actually give me some ideas. Yeah, I have some other ideas for it. Like, I kind of want to do it like a triple workspace where it's like not only photography, it's going to be a gaming kind of rig, and then also have hardware that's kind of just baked into this whole thing. So, but I think the only game I'd probably play is TFT, guys. A French cleat. Are those the ones that kind of slide in and then push up? Gaming server somewhere in your house and have a cable to the monitor? Well, yeah, the computer I would just basically have sitting over here and then just run a long cable for the monitor and stuff. Push up and slides in. Okay. I think I know which one you're talking about. Love to see a video on that. I could maybe whip something up for that. All right, KTT roses still look absolutely amazing in keyboards. They still do. They look like little rendered switches. So I guess my prediction for this is I'm hoping this sounds a smidge deeper to contrast the aluminum bottom here. Although it is a very thick piece of aluminum, I understand that, but... Alright, now let's get this all opened up. Now comes my least favorite part about Keycults, which is, and the number 2s anyways, which is disassembling them. I use French cleats to build my organization in my garage, super useful. Okay. Giving me some ideas then. Yeah, it's not something I'm in a rush for, just because I have a small little table right now that I'm using for photography, and, you know, it is what it is, but... why am I struggling with this bit? My modding is just 205 on them. You don't really need much else. The springs on KTT Roses I've always really liked. Yeah, for sure, man. I'll probably just take a photo of the space and show you, if that makes it easier. I only get my cables at the moment, like US based. I just get them from Ordinary Labs. I don't know who else is running cables at the moment. Like, I'm a little bit far removed from the cable scene. So I'm unsure. Camera is not liking this. Alright. Wired in? Oh yeah, you could go to wired in too. I think wired in's a little pricey, but I think it'll still do fine. Yeah, they're a little pricey though. And then you could also go a Canadian vendor. I know some guy named Dispatch Cable. He has big muscles. Yeah, you could go Geo, but I don't know if you want to import from Canada. Okay, I'm going to be extra careful with the PC lacking threading here. Oh, that's the one thing I don't like about Keycults. You found your screwdriver? I did. Found it in the weirdest spot possible. Did not expect where I found it. I'm typing through wired in cable right now. Hell yeah. The polycarb does look really good though. Now I guess my other concern with polycarbonate tops when it comes to adhesive gaskets is how is the adhesive gonna look when I put it on here? Which is always a bit of a sore spot for me. Also means you have to be very careful applying the adhesive. Was it in between your toes? No. But that would have been funny. It was actually, for some reason, magnetized to the side of my drill. And I put away all the drill stuff and didn't realize it was there. One. Got a Neo 75 CU and I'm loving it. One problem I've encountered though is using the bottom foam is basically a must, otherwise I get a lot of vibrations. Really? I didn't have that issue with mine. Vibrations. What plate are you using? Maybe that's the determining factor here. Trying to be super good with these. Glad you found it. Thank you, Dream. I really like pour-on gaskets. I do think they're my preferred sound signature. But don't get me wrong, I've also had silicone gaskets that have blown me out of the water, and I'm like, yo, these sound amazing. But I do think pour-on gaskets, foam gaskets, typically have a sound profile that I just normally like. I feel like a lot of the times they do a better job at what they're trying to do as well. Pour-on's just a good material, so. Alright, so you can actually kind of tell. And this is what I mean by putting the adhesive on. You might have to just go in and press it all in a little bit better. Alright, so not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Again, you might have to just go in and really press it in and stick it to the polycarbonate case here. I saw the 65CU on Instagram the other day for the first time and it looks amazing. Yeah, I'm pumped up for that one there too. We're going to be streaming that probably in February. A white gasket? Believe it or not, I sort of still like the look of the gaskets through the case. I think it's kind of cool, but I get what you mean. Burgundy red case color keycap suggestions. Do you guys have any? King Moto's asking, do I have any? I mean, beige is always amazing, but beige is also a pretty boring answer, I feel. Could go something fun. Yeah, like symbiote. Maybe not symbiote, but what else is out right now? All right, we are done putting gaskets down. Oh wait, this part as well. So now we got to do the other side. Maroon is on extras. Yes, maroon's a good choice. Maroon is an excellent choice. These are roses, yeah. There we go. What do you like about KTT roses? Oh, they're just good. Good springs, good sound profile. I would say they lean to be a bit deeper. Retro Mix Light's an excellent choice as well. Should be a hand model. Look at those pretty things. Dude, my hands are so messed up. Clear gasket, foam clear gaskets? I don't know if that's possible. I think that might be in the realm of something I'm not sure is real. A two-piece bottom of that size looks like it might be annoying to build if you did multiple times. I would say the only annoying part about building Keycults is the way the screws need to be fed in ahead of time. The whole thing just feels like a bit of a... What the hell is that? Oh, spam call. They do this thing where they spam call you with the same 3 digits of your phone number. And anytime I see something with the same first 3 digits, I know it's a spam call. All right, so next up, daughterboard. Okay. What's the country code? It's the same as mine. It's going to be the same area code as mine. So it's in Canada, so it's like a 1 country code, but it's all spam. It's all bullshit. Every last bit of it. All bullshit. Where'd I put the bag of screws now? Yeah, I mean, there's transparent silicone, but I don't know if there's transparent foam. I think that might not be a realistic thing to achieve. Yeah, exactly what Ad said. That's what they normally do. They try to trick you there. Your hands are created for GMK keycaps. No oils to have perfect keycaps. True. Dude, Pars, what is up, my friend? How are you doing today? How is life? How are things? Oh god, Zany made a story. So nice.
It was a stormy night. The thought of losing the iFixit screwdriver haunted Alexotos as he had searched everywhere except one box. That box held multiple, unorganized sets of GMK Gureg, and Alex did not wanted to put his hand onto that box.
Okay, now we're making
things up. But his haunting made him put his hand inside the box to find the screwdriver. Alex won, but at what cost?
Now we're making things up. That did not happen like that. I'm pretty positive. Just ranked up again, so I'm calling my ranked games there. What rank are you now? What's the current rank, my friend? Oh, let's put these in first. So nice.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's got the nicest mustache of them all? Alex, of course.
Damn! Thanks, guys. Appreciate all the kind words. You guys are being too nice to me right now. Very nice. Thank you, Zonas. Appreciate the sub, man. Nice to have you here again. Zany tried using the word Greg again. It didn't work. It just denied him. Ball spin? Give me a moment. I might actually have to swap you from a ball spin to something else. Because I think my tray is full of springs. Oh, jeez. This is what I mean by I don't absolutely love. Well, now we're gonna have to just dump all these out. I can't get this one here out now. Actually, you know what? I could just do this. I'm so torn on these new Keycults. Back in the day, I dreamed of having one, but now I feel like at this price point, there's better alternatives. You're not... okay, to be frank with you, you're not wrong. There are some great alternatives. But I think keywords are so personal. Like, I wouldn't base something on, like, hey, does this have the best value for my dollar? It's a hobby. If this was a necessity in life, Don, I would 100% be that guy to be like, you know what? Get your money's worth. But if you personally feel like this is a dream board, or the Matrix is a dream board, or I don't know, like the derivative is like something you've been wanting forever, and you personally feel like you're going to spend your money and know you're going to be happy, and you have the money and like everything is financially okay, then I mean, like, I would just follow what makes you happy rather than kind of what the status quo is with keyboards, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I feel like it kind of is, even with myself. Sometimes this happens. Like, you kind of get lost in the sauce. I do that with cameras still to this day. It's the friends we've made along the way. To some degree. I'm not going to bother putting in those standoffs, the alignment pins. I think those are still a very useless addition to this keyboard. I really hope these screws don't fall through. And now to put this in. Yeah, the camera market's frustrating to say the least. Everything seems so good, and then also if you want a camera, nothing's fucking in stock. And the group buys for cameras, because I'll call them group buys at this point here, they're just as long as some of the keyboard ones, so. I feel like this cable should be 2 centimeters longer than what it is. And this would be an easy installation. I don't know why. After all these years, we're still using a little bit of a short thing. Group buy for camera stuff? Yeah. The Fuji wait times for X100s in some stores surpass 3 years. And I'm not even kidding you guys. I wish I was joking, but I'm not joking. That is not a joke. Ad entered your group buy for a compliment. Ad did? Did I miss an ad compliment? I did. Okay, ad. You know what? Keycults might be a little bit difficult to install, but you know what's never difficult? Loving you, my friend. Hope you're having an excellent day. Also, I owe someone a ball spin. Do I have a... Yeah, okay, we'll just use this one here. I think I just need to get rid of this piece of plastic that fell here. Dropping off my keyboard when there's a marathon running? I know. That was crazy. You never got back to me on Discord? Oh, Zonas, I have not really been active in Discord. I have been so busy with personal things and just work the last few months that I have been really neglecting Discord. I'm gonna go look. I don't have much to do tonight. Tonight's actually a slow day for me, but I'll look through it all today. I'm sorry, my friend. That is definitely on me. Busy boy? A little bit. Nah, I'm not going to bother with the alignment pins. Oh, wait. It's the top first. What am I doing? Sorry for my ignorance. Curious about the hype on the X100? I think that is a very valid question. Let me try my best to explain the X100 hype. It's just an easy-to-use camera that you don't need to worry about spending a lot of money on. Or spending a lot of time figuring out lenses. I think for a lot of people, it solves the age-old problem of I don't want to invest a lot of time into figuring out all the best parts. And I think for a lot of people, that is very, very important. So, to put it simply, yeah, film sims are also very easy, but I feel like with any of the Fuji cameras, they all do the same thing. But, yeah, in terms of why I think the X100 works so well, it's just small, easy to pick up and kind of just start using immediately. Like I said, it just kind of works for people. So I personally would love to pick up an XM5, but I want to actually try the camera first. Ricoh is also a great option for that. However, I think when people are looking at it, it's easier to say, yeah, you know what, Fuji has the better film sim stuff, even past Ricoh. I agree. Like, I do personally, I've used both, and I did feel like the Fuji film sims worked better. Nikon's great, don't get me wrong. I grew up using Nikon and I used it professionally for many years, but Nikon is also, it's hard for me to love Nikon after it was so stagnant for so long with a lot of their stuff. So it's just hard for me to get back into that. Let's see, are the screws all sitting proper? Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Sitting good. Yep. Let's screw you in now. Ricoh is easier to buy. I mean, Ricoh is definitely easier to buy. 100%. You cannot disagree on that, for sure. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to use this thing that came with it. I do agree Fuji Film Sims made me romanticize about photography. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people really enjoy that part of it.
Any recommendations for a butter-colored themed keycaps and keyboard for my wife? Thank you.
I think you should take a look at PBT. I think it's a PBT set. It's PBT Corn, I believe. It's on Kinetic Labs. I don't know if it's still available, but I feel like if you're looking for butter stuff, that might be a good starting point. Because it kind of has like a buttery theme going on, I guess. What else is good for butter? Keyboard wise? Shit, I don't know about a keyboard. Evo 80? Oh, that's a good choice. Okay, I hope I did the alignment okay. If not, I'll just unscrew it and adjust it. The set that shall not be named. I do not think that is butter themed. Please. I really don't think we should go there. That is not butter themed, boys. Come on. All right. Keyboard has been assembled. I do like the polycarb top on this. This is very sharp looking. Oh, did I not screw this in nicely? I did not. I do think this does look great. What's going on? What didn't I screw in right here? Why are you streaming during my work hours? That's my bad, dude. That is on me. Hold on. I don't like what this is, and it might be the cable that's getting caught there. So hold on. I'm actually going to just disassemble this for 1 second. I quit my job for Alex. Now look at me. True. Avo doesn't have a job right now. He just watches stream. And look, he's a mod now, guys. Downside the screwdriver? No, I just don't have a bit long enough to get in here. Yeah, this is actually even not a thing with the polycarb stuff. It's just a thing with 265s. It's why I said they're a little weird to build sometimes, is you gotta make sure everything aligns properly.
Did just say corn? Rata say da ratada da ratada duke do start t carta post it ratata.
I don't know what he's saying right now. But that was crazy. Yeah, let's actually just quickly make sure these are all seated nicely too. I had a feeling it might have been the wire, but oh, it actually was that one particular screw. I just didn't screw it enough. All right. The bottom screws drove me insane. They're not my favorite bit about the 265 either. That's why I said it's a bit more of an involved build. I wouldn't consider this to be like a beginner-friendly build in any stretch of the imagination, but I understand why it had to be done this way. But I mean, this has been my ongoing criticism of the 265 assembly since day one. What's everyone's favorite way to eat corn? Popcorn. Buttery, salty popcorn. Does that count? Can I say that? That's a variation, right? Oh, why am I not getting this screw in nicely? Popcorn all day. Raw? Like a beaver? Raw dog butter? Huh? The whole stick? We have Flavacol. I've been making popcorn with coconut oil, Flavacol, and then a little bit of turmeric for color. I've been on a popcorn making journey. I do absolutely love popcorn, guys. Caramel popcorn is also really good. All right, we got that perfectly now. All right, so I guess I do want to use GMK Tribal on this. I know it's a gold colorway, but you know what? I think black keycap sets could look really nice on this. This is why I thought this was the nicest set of the year. Look at this. So these are the accents / novelties. Look how nice this is. O-Type killed it, dude. Horatio is a super talented designer. Look at this. I'm going to be using as many as I can on these. And then, oh shoot, do you guys want to play the, should we open the box? The box is beautiful, by the way. The box is absolutely stunning. What set is this? GMK Tribal. It is so good. I think extras are soonish. Oh shoot, you know, let me just, Mike. I don't actually know when extras are coming out. Shake it for good luck. Okay, we'll do the predictions. The box is beautiful though, right guys? Do you guys agree? Will this set be messed up? You guys have 2 minutes, yes or no? You guys know the rules. Yeah, the box art is absolutely gorgeous. It's brand new. I haven't opened it yet, obviously. That's why we're doing this. This is so pretty though. This I do want to open. This is not part of the thing. You guys can vote just for the base kit. Will this set be messed up? You guys know the rules. Everyone knows. If you guys don't know, to refresh you guys' memory, if one keycap is messed up, then this whole thing goes stale, you know? Just to show you guys this. Look, without the plastic wrap. Look how good this is, dude. Look at this. Look at these keycaps. Got some GMK, nice GMK dust, but you know. Look how good. No, these are UV print. I don't think these are double shot at all. Yeah, you can tell because there's no other plastic. I'm pretty sure these are all UV. So pretty. Genuinely such a nice set. All right. Got like 40 seconds left, 30 seconds left for the timer. What are you guys voting on? Yeah, like I said, I think that this is why this made set of the year for me. Soon, they said. There's no actual date for extras, but soon. Within the next few weeks. Just keep an eye on Novel Keys Discord. I'll announce it there. When I get more information, I'll let you guys know. Okay. We're going to open this up, and we're going to see if this is messed up. Oh shit, it's not done yet. The box is beautiful, though. This is one of the few boxes where I don't want to get rid of it. All right. Pretty split vote, I'd say. I feel like we have a bias. No, I have no bias. There's nothing you guys can tell me. This is a beautiful set. The margin on the pole is actually pretty close. Is this upside down? Fuck, I really hope this is not upside down. Okay, we're good. Oh, I meant about the voting? I don't know. I actually don't know how this is gonna go. I guess, let's see. Again, I've never seen the F keys messed up, so I'm not really surprised. Good? Yeah? A lot of GMK dust, but we're good. Oh? No, this is good. Now we have our other... I'm a little nervous for the bottom layer here. Oh! No, this is good. Not messed up. The apostrophe? No, this is all good. Everything's good here. Yeah, first time in a long time. Truth be told, first time in a long time this is not messed up. Damn. No, not poll, predictions. / predictions. Wow. This is a very split vote. There's almost 1 million points put in. Nope, not messed up. This set looks so good. This is going to look so good on this. So, I guess maybe how should we tackle this? Should I put novelties and stuff first? I don't know what I should do. I guess we'll just put this. Maybe we'll just put alphas. God. Okay, I will say this is super GMK dusty, though. If I don't like the rose spacebar, which, I'm going to be honest, sometimes I don't like rose spacebars these days, I'm probably going to switch it for an Obscura. Yeah, I guess I'll just start with the alphas. Not sure about the pairing. I think once we put it on, I think we're going to like it. I think this and the polycarbonate with a little bit of the gold peeking through is going to look really good. Why do the mods look weird? I don't think they look weird. Is it maybe they're playing some tricks on your eye? Great work on the article. I know I'm kind of late. Oh, thank you, Aru. I appreciate that. Yeah, I feel like there's some other insight I want to put in on the article afterwards. But maybe for a later date. The mods are definitely different compared to the regular GMK sets. Wait, what do you mean by they look weird? Do you mean they're not... They might be using the new mods or something like that. I'm not too sure. Sorry, I thought you meant the wrong or something like that. Yeah, these are definitely the new legends. They're not the same as the regular legends, as you guys can see. Not a big difference. A bit more subtle, a bit more rounded. But I don't mind this at all. I think this might be one of the first sets I've seen with this. Sorry, I thought you guys meant there was like an error or something on the mods. The letters look so weird to my eyes. It's just not regular GMK. I mean, this is actually, you can kind of see the A versus the A, right? Cool, though. High-Vis is New Legends? It is. High-Vis is the same. This is such a pretty set. High-key, I do wish there was a yellow enter. But these are so pretty. I gotta use some of these. I think I gotta use this. Fuck, I want to use all of these somehow, but I can't on this particular board. Should I just use this for the enter? I feel like this is a bit more colorful and I like this. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. God damn it, I always drop the extra one that I have up there. I am not personally afraid of UV printed stuff. It's not really a fear of mine per se, but I understand the nervousness around it. I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit. It's a little low for whatever reason on this song. All right, so is this technically a tab or is this like a... No, this is for the bottom, okay. I don't know all the rows for these off the top of my head. Some people are a little bit nervous when it comes to UV printing that'll kind of rub off over time. I guess it really depends on, you know, I hate saying this, but sometimes it really depends on your fingers and your own biologics, I guess. The print on their caps can be really solid, but terminals seem to wear fast for a lot of people. Maybe terminal was just like a weird batch of things. I'm not sure. Like, I have a bunch of UV printed stuff. Like, I think even some of the sets I use quite frequently have UV printed, and I haven't had any issues. How do I feel about MTNU? I think the problem with it right now is designers just do safe colorways, but put CYL on the MTU, and MTU is just very boring. Do you mean like you just want to see more out there designs with the MTNU stuff? I think it's possible. I just don't know when that would happen. Yeah, Redacted also has UV printed, and I haven't had any problem with that. Like, and I use this set very frequently. Yeah, you know, that's a really good point. That's a really good point you bring up, though. Definitely something I should bring up more often too. Is it would be nice to see some more, I guess, out there sets for that. God, this is actually a pretty loaded base kit. When you really think about it, you even get like a few novelties and stuff with this base kit. This is damn good. I guess I didn't really fully take in how much you get until right now. Sometimes I don't actually pay attention to that. I just kind of see the renders and I'm just like, yeah, this is good. It should work. I have confidence. How do you fix a warped GMK set? Or a spacebar? Oh man, I'm honestly probably the wrong person to ask for that. Do we do that? Do we put this here? You know what? Hold on, I got a better idea. I do want to make this side colorful. Because I feel like we can use a few of these. And we can put... Actually, this wouldn't work. Let me see. I'm doing this wrong. I think it goes like this. Yeah, better. Very cool. And then... Sorry, I'm kind of like talking to myself. Let's grab this guy. Alright. Ganshio at the office doing overtime. Hopefully it's not too much of a stressful day for you. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Change the escape for a red one? You think a red escape? Really? I think the yellow is kind of nice. Shoot, I wish we had one more. I guess we kind of have to use this, the control here. I wish we had one more of those. These novelties. I don't think it works there. Red escape? Wait, why red? Okay, I'll let you guys pick. Red or yellow? I'm kind of more into the yellow myself. Seems like you guys are on this. Most of you guys are on the same page as me. I really want to figure out a way that I can use this ISO. God, this looks so good. Guys, can I just say, this is why I thought this set would look good with the polycurve. A little GMK dust, but it's okay. What do you guys think? That looks amazing. It's a cool looking board, right? Ten out of 10. This looks so good. I need to send a picture of this to O-Type because, again, I want to just give him so much credit here. This design is so good, man. He knocked it out of the park with this. Like, this looks so good. I really like the new typeface GMK has. Yeah, so just so you guys can understand the typeface a bit better too. Let's take a look at it. This might be a really hard way to show you guys, but you know what I'll just do? Let me just take off like the A key, for example. And zoom in. When you look at it, just the A versus the A over here, you know, the GMK new typeface is a little bit shorter. It's not quite as long on the A when it comes to the bottom above the center point over there. Yeah, it's a bit smaller overall, but it's also a bit more rounded, I'd say. Maybe even more so than prior, although this set has a pretty rounded typeface as well. It's pretty rounded on the standard, but on the new one, I feel like it's a bit more maybe exaggerated. Maybe that's because it's shorter and wider, or maybe not. Maybe I'm overthinking things. But a little bit shorter, a little bit more, I'd say, concise. But definitely different. I appreciate both. I don't hate either one. I mean, it'll just be in the renders. You guys can usually see. More modern, but I like the older GMK. Yeah, I still think the classic is still always going to be a classic for a reason. But I don't mind this new one. I don't think this is too out there when it comes to typefaces. And I think it's subtle enough to work with so much. So I am happy with it. God, this board turned out nice. The GMK box? Yeah, here, let me go get it. Actually, no, I didn't even look at the back of this. Here's the back of GMK Tribal's box. So good. So good. Here's the front of it again. If you guys haven't followed O-Type on Instagram, just go follow O-Type. The box is so good, dude. So good. All right. Again, we may swap out the space bar here, but let's see how this is going to sound. We have GMK Tribal on this. We have KTT Roses, aluminum plate. No foam, no nothing like that. Let's type. So there's a little bit of an aluminum sort of, actually, no, maybe it's this desk pad too. I don't trust this desk pad. I've never used this desk pad before. So let me just quickly get a regular desk pad I'm used to. Where's my little desk pad? Here it is. I don't want to say that's the reason or not, but I also just want to take that variable away. Spacebar is loud on this. I do want to kind of swap that out. It seems like rather loud compared to the rest of the board. So maybe we have to swap this for something a little different here. It didn't sound bad. I don't like the space at all. Yeah, it could also just be the KTT switch. Maybe like I said, I don't love KTT switches for spacebars these days. Let's try a Gateron Mink switch, and then we can swap to like a Cherry switch afterwards. Still a bit loud. Oh no, that's better. I just need to properly seat the spacebar here. So okay, the alphas sound good. There's a little bit of an aluminum resonance to the whole board, which, I mean, to be expected. It's slightly there. It's not super forward though. The mods sound solid. Yeah, I like this better than the KTT Rose. I'm going to try a Cherry switch as well as a Gateron Milky Yellow here as well for the spacebar. Oh, maybe I should unplug it before that. Yeah, and I would say, like, again, I have a lot of experience with the 265. I wouldn't say this is out of the realm of what I'm used to with the 265. I would say the 265, in general, doesn't always have my favorite sounding spacebar. I would say that I personally found to get a better spacebar, sometimes I have to use a long pull switch. So let's see what that sounds like here. A bit loud maybe in this particular case. Yeah, maybe I don't like that one there, but it is a bit louder, and I've always found that to be a characteristic of the 265. But that could be a preference of yours, and maybe that's something you guys are very into, and maybe that's something that appeals to your taste preferences, which is, again, very personal. Milky Yellow. Milky Yellow never lost, baby. It's like a nice softness. It really just mellows out the harsher spacebar of the 265, I feel. Deeper too. Yeah, again, personal preference. That's why we're going to try a whole bunch here. And I'll try a Nixie as well. And then maybe we'll try one or two other switches too. Until the Nixie takes over. I do feel like this board definitely is really good with Cherry switches. But hold on, we'll see. We shall see what the Cherry switch sounds like. I mean, the Cherry switch also very good in my opinion. I don't know. I think I'm in between if I don't know which one I like more. The Gateron Milky Yellow or the Cherry. And then I also want to try a vintage switch. Something to get that big old scratch, you know? Let me grab a vintage switch here. A vintage Cherry switch. Oh, that one there has a bent. Let's use this guy. We'll use a vintage Cherry here. We'll see what that sounds like as well. I do like the alphas on this. Again, I think a smidge of aluminum resonance is never a bad thing. It's character to me, but you may find that to be not your preference, and I think that's fair. Would that sound go away had we used like a brass? Ooh. Ooh. So the non-milky top cherry, the vintage cherry here, I think it might actually be the best one. That is solid. I think if I were to use an MX2A, which I don't think I have any available at the moment. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. All right, I like the way that sounds. I think that's going to be the final choice for me here. Now, second part of this stream in which I really want to do. Part 2. Hold on, let me go get it. I don't know if this will work, so bear with me as I go locate all the parts to this. Because actually I wasn't prepared to stream this today and I didn't get anything ready. Let me see. I don't even know where the hell I stuck it. Great question is, I got a lot of boards in here. Where did I put my Keycult? Maybe it's in this one. Maybe it could be lying here too. Attack of the Clones, dude, that looks so awesome. Thank you. Oh, tight. Oh my, do you like it? Does it not look so good? Look at this. Does this not look amazing, guys? Isn't this beautiful? Not even focusing on the Keycult right now. I'm focusing solely on Tribal. Isn't Tribal beautiful? Give me a moment while I try to find something, because I want to do something here. I want to do something fun. Just give me a moment. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. God damn, it's all the way in the back of this deep shelf. Alright, I want to try putting... Oh, go figure this keycap. I want to put this Keycult back, this patinaed one that I have, onto this. And I actually got some extra feet in today, so I can finally put... Maybe I can put some feet onto this too, so... Yeah, we're going to put this patinaed one, which needs to be cleaned, I think, onto the back here. Okay. Now to take off the keycaps. Which keycaps do I got to take off for this? I don't know if this will do anything sound-wise, but I guess we'll see. Plus, I don't even know if we can actually do this. And this is my other gripe with this particular board, is now finding where all the screws were. Because I don't remember. Jealousy kicks in respectfully. Tribal's my favorite set that I didn't know existed until I read the end of your article. Oh, really? Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you learned about it. I think I might replace the images in the article with these images today. Oh, goddamn, dude. I don't remember where the screws are. Should I just take off all these keycaps for now? All right, maybe I'll just put R2D2 set back in the bag, I guess. Tribal Extra is gonna go crazy. You know what? If they go crazy, maybe O-Type can bless us with a round 2. Oh, I see where the holes are here now. At the very top. Just finding out about Tribal. Amazing set, amazing designer. I think you guys should also read the entire story about the set. Should be on the Novel Keys website, but with correct legends, yo, this guy's trying to start a fight. I'm pretty positive. No, I actually think this is a good choice for the legends here. I think they're a little bit smaller and give room for the sub legends here, and I think that's actually a nice pairing. No, they're not standard, just a choice. Beautiful story behind the set too. Great job, O-Type. Yes. I don't know if you guys know this. I had the pleasure of hanging out with O-Type as we both waited hours for our flight when we went to the Novel Keys meetup. And we ended up sitting in a room, or not sitting in a room, we ended up sitting at the airport. And we got to know each other over the course of, God, I don't know how long the hell we were there for. It feels like hours. Probably was hours. But we got to know each other. And great guy, man. Honestly, great guy. I love what he's doing. Fantastic, fantastic guy. It was a lot of great conversation. And just getting to know him personally. You know, I don't always get to do that with everyone. And it was cool. It was cool to figure out what makes someone tick. You know what I mean? By the way, in case you guys want to see, this is how the bottom of this one here looks. I still think I might end up switching back to this particular bottom. But I'm just curious to see if the polycarbonate top works with some of the older bottoms. Do you want to know what makes me tick? Wink, wink. Oh, gosh. Alex, how you often have boards on top of that you built like a week or a month ago. Do you always switch them with your favorite board after stream? Not always. Believe it or not, sometimes I just have boards lying around that I like using. I mean, sometimes I pull out boards that, you know, hold some special memories to me, and I'm just like, you know what, today I'm using this. I think I've been really enjoying the Encore just because I really like the way it looks on my desk. But you know what? I may switch to this particular board. Not because it's the Keycult, but I really like the way Tribal looks on this. And I got, like I said, I do think Tribal is one of my fave sets. Actually, speaking of sets, you know, one of these days, I'm looking at it right now because I finally opened all my boxes. I will open up my my Mod Musing set. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow or something. I have someday, one day. Yeah, one of these days. I love this set too. I really want to use modern materials, but yeah, it's been sitting in a box. Come on, what's going on? Why can't I? This is the problem I had with this particular bottom here. Oh, no. You know what? This is the problem I had with this. Is it adhered to the bottom of this case. Okay, this might be a little awkward to do. Never mind, we got it. The patina ended up... Like, this is a brass bottom here, and the patina was a little awkward on this guy. So I guess let me just take off the necessary keycaps for this. No, it's just really difficult to take off. It's in the same spot, so we should be good. God damn, that's loud. 1 second. I had the door open. Imagine Mod Musing's ex Alexotos GMK set. GMK Poutine? Huh? GMK Poutine? Alright, and then these. Gotta take off the X and the Z, as well as the, I guess, the B and the B? No, just these. Okay. I should move these over here. What's my favorite switch for clacky builds? I mean, if I'm going to go clacky, I'm going long pole, and I'm probably using Obscuras. That or cream sodas. Cream sodas also very, very good. Love me some cream sodas. Actually, you know what? I'm lying. I also really like SWK switches. Or Keygeek. Go with one of those. I think those are excellent as well. Lamp, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that, dude. I missed out on buying with NK for modern materials. Good thing Oblotsky still has it. I think there's extras soon, right? Or, I don't know, maybe Matthew can remind me. There's not extras, but like, I guess extras, right? Is it considered extras? I guess it's considered extras. No, I'm not even sure. Another small run of some sort. Yeah, I don't know what to call it. Not a round 2 exactly, but... Yeah, I actually don't know what to call it. A restock? Maybe like a restock. Alright, I'm going to take this off now. A restock run? Yeah, maybe that's a good way to put it. Thanks, Alex. Love your streams. Oh, thank you. Thanks for all the kind words and just being here, everybody. Appreciate it. We need a restock. I think extras might have been taken down on NK because they will be putting them soon in stock. There you guys go. That is the answer. But it should be soon. I don't know how many there are, by the way. But soon-ish. Tempted to pull the trigger on GMK Redacted for my Black Neo 75 CU. Redacted's a good set. Highly agree. You should take a look at Redacted. How heavy is the aluminum board? It's not very heavy. I'm going to guess 3.5, 3 maybe pounds. 3 tops maybe. I don't know where my scale is right now. Anytime running. Oh, my camera's not liking this. So here's the deal. We have another Keycult 265, by the way. I have another one. And I'm going to clear it with Mike. But I'm going to see if I can maybe lube up some switches for it. And maybe we'll do an extra little random stream in the next week or two. And we'll build it up with some really nice switches. And I'm going to see if Mike allows me to give it away. I don't know what I'm allowed to do with the extra Keycult here. But if Mike says yes, maybe we can do a little giveaway for a Keycult. But I gotta ask Mike first. I gotta clear it with Boss Man, you know? So internals versus internals of the old stuff, exactly the fucking same. Alright. Let's put this on now. Does it sit flush? Yeah, it sits flush. Alright. Mike said yes? Where? Where'd he say it? I don't see where Mike said yes. Thanks, not Mike. It's me, Mike. I heard it too? You heard it? Oh. Free cult? Any chance you can leak when the Keycult number 6... Oh, I don't know. It's not cult number 6. 0, you mean? I don't actually know. I don't think there's a date yet. Or if Mike maybe... If Mike told you there's a date, I don't actually... I'm not even trolling you guys. I actually don't know the date. Soon-ish? Yeah. Gotta ask Mike, actually. I should be in the know of that. Something I never experienced before was... I did this board with some feedback of vibration when typing. It's the compression on the gaskets. Truly, that's the biggest reason why you're feeling some of that. The Keycult has a bit more of... Like, the number 265 has a bit of a higher compression on the gaskets. All right. Actually, let me grab those extra 2 feet, because I'm going to use them now. I think there's 2 extras, right? Or was there only 1 extra? Oh, maybe Smoj only 1 extra. Damn it. I'm going to ask Mike for a whole bunch of feet. The problem with this patina when we did it is the feet just kept falling off over and over and over again. So here is the brass bottom. And we'll see if this changes the sound at all. So brass bottom, polycarbonate top. I need to clean this a little bit, as well as I think it has a scratch in it too. But interesting patina on this. It's like obsidian. So let's put the keycaps back on and see if it sounds any different. I wanted to see if there was a direct difference between the two of them here. How do I have this now? There might be a bit of a difference actually right away. The patina was done, oh gosh, it was done so long ago now I've forgotten who's done it. It was, not Wally. It was the person before Wally who did a lot of the stuff in Europe, but I don't remember who it was now. And I feel really terrible for not remembering. It's just my brain is not working today. I don't really have a lot of stuff to hydrate here, but I'll do it. Alright, now let's see what this sounds like with a brass bottom. You lose the aluminum resonance right away. I actually like the aluminum bottom for the spacebar though. I feel like this is way more stiff sounding. The alphas sound really good. I don't like the spacebar now. Yeah, the spacebar is falling super, super flat now. Which means we have to figure out something else that's going to work for this. I'll have to take it off your hands. Damn. Alright. So that might be one of the trade-offs. Maybe the aluminum will sound really good with something like cherry switches, like MX2As. Well, if we were to do a brass bottom, I might have to actually consider just totally different switches. I feel like something a bit more airy would work for this. Actually, you know what? Maybe we use the KTT Rose. Or what else do we got? Let's try Milky Yellow. Let's try Milky Yellow. I think the Milky Yellow is going to be too deep. Yeah, too boring, too flat. Don't like it. Okay, let's try... I don't think a curry switch is something I want to try. Let's actually give a go to... The Nixie could also sound a bit brighter, because the Nixie is a smidge... Actually, nah, let's not try the Nixie. What happened to my one Obscura that I had? Where did I stick that? Okay, let's just try a KTT Rose. Let's see a Rose here. A little better. Still a little flat sounding though. Oddly enough, guys, I liked the aluminum bottom a smidge better. I guess let's try a long pole switch now. Maybe we try a Sugar Rush, an HMX switch here. Yeah, we'll try a Sugar Rush because they're some of the newer molds for HMX, and I kind of liked it. I actually still preferred the aluminum. I don't know what else we can try at this point. I don't think I have anything that would sound super, super different. That's nice. That's really good. You guys like the... Really? I actually still preferred the cherry switch on the aluminum bottom here. I do prefer the alphas of this, which makes me wonder... Obviously, this is not something that's plausible, but... I think, you know, what this would benefit from is if there was some sort of brass insert. See where this is right here? If this had some way to screw in some brass pieces, just like even just lay them in, like it didn't have to be a huge piece of them either. I think that would actually be very viable for this. But I still may end up switching back to this. This is probably what I'm going to go back to. I think I'm a bigger proponent of, like, I prefer my spacebars rather than my alphas to sound good. So, I'm probably going to switch back. Alright, well, that's good to know. Good to know. I'm glad I did some experimentation today. I was going to do this whether or not I did it on stream. I'm glad I did it on stream with you guys. Let me try the Obscura. Where did I put it? Didn't I just have it, like, with me? Man, I'm going crazy. I don't know where I put my Obscura switch. Oh. It's right there. Thanks, Kenny. Yeah, and if you guys are being like, I'm down to one Obscura, yeah, I'm pretty much down to one Obscura now. Damn, I actually don't know where it went. Bro is getting old? What'd I do to deserve this today? Did I do something wrong? Oh. Okay. Got it. Oops, like we need another run of Alexotos Obscuras. I'm going to talk to Mode about that, actually. Yeah, okay, you know what? This might be the better one out of all these. I still think I preferred the aluminum with the cherry, though. Like, I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys. I do think the alphas with the brass bottom sound a lot better. But I still am going to switch. I'm still going to switch here. All right, well, that's good to know. I'm happy I did this. I'll switch this here in a bit. Very good to know. Cool. Very beautiful keycap set, though, man. O-Type, if you're still here, absolutely stunning. Gorgeous, gorgeous set. Not the bottom that comes with any of these, but I'm going to switch this off. This is my brass bottom that I had patinaed. Not in the best shape in the world, but I'll switch this back. I actually preferred this color anyways. All right, guys. I mean, that's all I really wanted to do today. It was just a quick little stream on this. I was going to build it to take photos of and just, you know, experiment with both, but I figured I'd do it on stream. I'm glad you guys tuned in. Glad to see some faces here. I plan on building my Neo Ergo plateless when it comes. I've never built plateless. Any tips? Don't use HMX switches if you're going to do plateless. They fall out and they're not fun to build with. I would stick with like Gatoron or something like that. Do you want a set of fabric? Yeah, dude, absolutely, Max. Max, by the way, this is my first time seeing the new Legends, and I gotta admit, Max, I really like them. Well, okay, I've seen them at meetups, but you know when you just I don't fully take in stuff at meetups all the time? Like, you look at them and you're like, these are pretty. But this is my first time at my desk looking at the Legends, and I gotta say, they're really pretty. Also, again, O-Type, beautiful set, bro. Absolutely stunning. Look at this. Look at these things, guys. Look at these novelties. Again, excellent story behind the set, too. So, all right. I'm going to go find someone to raid here. Let's plug in this board. Let's go see who we can go raid. Ah, dude. Yostat, I saw that board, and it looks fucking sick, dude. I think that keyboard looks sweet. So I am pumped when we get to build that. I am pumped. Oh, please shut up, Alex. But yeah, that new board looks sweet. Let's go raid Marcia. All right, you guys have a good day. Say hi to Marcia. I think Marcia is just doing some keyboard stuff. It looks like she's eating a sandwich here. You guys, I'm 9-month sub? God damn. All right, you guys have a good one. Love you guys. Talk to you soon and see you. Bye, everybody.